Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lil Sas Rone show.
Yeah.
How's
here
it going?
Here we are once again, back at it again with our old tricks. You know, that reminds me
I gotta
of...
turn my microphone down. Talk again.
Check.
All right, yeah, we're good.
Good?
Yeah. It was just ear-piercingly loud.
That's just my voice.
Yeah, it was excruciatingly loud.
My voice was used on tapes of torture at Abu Ghraib.
So we have some Wyoming updates.
Yeah, I need to hear this because you texted us earlier in the day saying that there was a Wyoming update, and I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
Yeah.
And then I remembered you just went to Wyoming.
Yeah, so I was just in Wyoming, and the whole dish thing happened, and all that shit happened. And so I think I talked about how my buddy Bo, who works on the ranch, he makes like $3 an hour basically because his room and board is covered for the whole summer, but it's like taken out of their pay.
Yeah, he's illegally forced to work against his will
Basically.
for an illegal sum of money.
Yes, basically. So,
And for the people that don't know or remember, Sas basically worked on a farm so he could, and did the dishes so he could work on the farm.
we went and we did the dishes so we could stay at the farm,
Yes.
at the ranch for free.
Like indentured servitude,
Yeah.
like you just had to work to earn your keep.
Yeah,
It was like a
because
commune, like a hippie commune.
Because the guests who go to the ranch have to pay $400 a night each,
Right,
which is ridiculously expensive.
right.
But
You stayed in the same quarters that they stayed in, though, right?
no. Okay, so that's what I'm going to get into.
Okay.
So my friend Bo texts me this morning, and he's like, I just talked to my boss. When were we there? 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
He said, I just talked to my boss, and basically, I'm trying to.
You
find
didn't do
this.
the dishes good enough.
No, that's
You
like-
didn't work hard enough.
He
while
goes,
you were there.
boss just told me I'm being charged $450 out of my paycheck for you guys staying here and not paying $50 a night. And he said, I thought it would be fine since you guys did dish and so many other visitors came and didn't get charged or anything. So basically, the boss is like a crazy lady. And I don't like to throw around the B word a lot, but she's a crazy bitch.
Yeah, that is certified bitch behavior.
Yeah.
To make someone pay to work to stay somewhere.
No.
Pay to work to stay somewhere.
Exactly. So I was like, so first of all, and apparently she was like, they're charging us for the drinks that you guys had, like all this shit, like 2 weeks after the fact.
Was there like a bar there? You were getting cocktails?
There was a bar, but like everyone drinks for free. That like all the people that work there drink for free.
Was someone making you drinks? Is what I'm getting at. Was someone like waiting on you or anything like that?
No.
You just could open up a beer at the bar.
We could like open up a beer, or
Got
like
it.
we were friends with one of the bartenders, and he'd be like, "Do you guys want anything?" And he would bring it to us.
So this lady is strong-arming your friend out of money.
So basically, $450 for him getting docked from his pay is like 1/4 of his entire summer paycheck.
He literally works like a prisoner.
Yeah,
like
he works
prisoners
like
make
10
more
hours
than
a
him.
day. He works like 10 hours a day for like $3 an hour. And so basically, we were like, first of all, that's like, it sounds illegal. I don't think you can just be putting new policies into place. Like if we were there and she was like, hey, these kids need to pay for the full guest package or they need to work a lot, some shit like that, it would have made sense. But the fact that we were there, she knew we were there, we met her, we worked for 5 hours, didn't get paid. 3 of us working for 5 hours, we didn't get paid, and now 2 weeks later, she's gonna try and charge us.
What is minimum wage? It's like
It's $7 an hour there.
$7?
$7.25, I think.
That is also super cheap. That's
Okay,
not
but
a lot of
also-
money. But if you
also,
had,
it would have been $113 for all of us combined for the 5 hours. So I was like, okay, tell her to take that out of the pay, because like, why the hell are we working for
Yes.
free? If then she's going to go charge us $450. Dude, we slept. It was me, my friend Matt shared a bed, and my friend Nate slept on a towel on the ground. And we're getting charged for that?
why even put down the towel
Dude, like he put down like 2 towels to try and like soften the blow.
of a hard floor?
Yeah.
That's fucking terrible.
We're getting charged $50 a night to sleep on a fucking towel?
And
It's absurd.
I would say that like you guys are getting bitched out by this lady if you don't get the money back, but the fact that they're taking it out of your friend's paycheck.
No, that's the thing that's annoying. I was like, dude, tell her to send me the bill, and I just will never pay it. Like I'm like, but it's just like like, dude, I don't think they're illegally allowed to just be docking pay. You can't dock someone's like entire summer earnings without telling them that they had to pay $50 per night.
After the fact?
And also, dude, like the food, so we got like free drinks and we got free food. The food that we were eating.
This guy should hire a lawyer on his $3 salary.
I know, dude. The food that we were eating was leftover food from the guests. Like we were eating like week-old like steak sandwiches, and it was just like chopped up. You were eating it, and you're like, this sucks, but it's free.
You were literally like slaves. You were like slaves on their.
Yeah, and we were also like, I mean, I think I talked about how it was like a very big feeling of us not like we didn't feel like we were supposed to be there. It felt like we were like kind of getting like
talked about behind your back.
Yeah, it kind of felt uncomfortable because we were like. I feel bad, like all these kids are working all day and we're just like kind of hanging around and then partying with them at night, and like we're not working and we're not paying to be here. But it's like if I knew that we were paying $50 an hour, I would have been running around like I fucking owned that place.
Yeah. I think that the people who talk shit on you probably convinced this lady, like, you got to make them pay. Those guys fucking suck. They were running around.
I don't
know,
but that is nuts.
They made the alliance with the younger kids or whatever on that one last night. But they really did fuck you, though. They put you in a bad spot, and now you're just going to have to come out of some money. Luckily,
well, I'm gonna have to pay I'm not gonna make him pay for that. Like it's not his fault.
Luckily,
kind of is his fault, but I'm not gonna make him pay for it.
It's bad communication
because he's making $3 an hour.
But he also put himself in that situation.
No, because he talked to the boss like before and told her that we were coming, and then when we went there, we were like, he was like, they're gonna do dishes. And everyone, like all the employees, like all like the higher up employees, they were like, I don't know who you guys are, but I like thank you so much for helping out, all this shit. And then they're gonna go charge us. We worked for 5 hours for free.
You're getting bitched up. This is one of the most like taken advantage of situations that I've never heard.
It's like,
you guys need to
call
unionize.
me. I want them to call me.
Call them.
They don't. I doubt they even have a phone number.
They have to have a phone
number. And my
number.
friend Nate was like,
dude, call them. What's the ranch's number?
No.
Don't say their name. Just give them a call. Why not just give him a call?
Because I don't want to get my buddy in trouble.
You're not going to get him in trouble. What are they going to do? Dock his pay? He's making no money. They keep him on.
No, that's what he said too. He was like, I would have rather them they just like fired me.
They're treating him like sex, like they're sex trafficking him.
They probably are.
They're keeping him on such a low budget that he can never afford to have his own independence.
No, that's the thing.
That's literally what they're doing. Yeah. Like he'll never make enough money.
You can only afford to work there and live there.
That's so fucked up. Why is he putting himself in this situation?
Because it's like a good time, but like this is ridiculous. And my friend Nate said you should get that money. He said you should get that money. You should get that money in soon before your boss goes back to the hills for the year, and he goes back to her house in Malibu, which is just so true, dude. It's like the person that's running the ranch is a fucking billionaire.
If this was like a story, like he would shoot the woman at the end, like he'd shoot her in her head. Like if this was like a movie or like a series or something like that, this woman would get killed for this.
Yeah,
because she's like a ship captain. She's like an evil ship captain.
Yeah. I told him, I was like, or we could just really lay down the law and be like, okay, charge us for the drinks. Tell them that also, by the way, we're all 20 years old.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, get the liquor license snatched. But then I was like, that's probably a little too scummy of a thing. I was like, if you actually say that, you will be out of that place in 10 minutes. They'll be packing your bags for you.
Well, this is a sting operation, so congratulations.
But still, I mean, dude.
Bring them in, boys!
Yeah. I spent so much money just to get there. Dude, I spent like $500. I bought my tickets way too late. It's in the middle of nowhere, so I spent like $1,000 in plane tickets, basically, because I had to buy 3 plane tickets because my second one I couldn't get to the airport in time. And then we had to spend $400.
That sounds like that's on you.
Kind of, yeah. We spent but I still spent the money. And then we spent $400 just to get from the airport to the ranch. We had to have the airport shuttle drive us.
And it was $400?
It was over 3 hours away.
That's like a whole other flight.
I know.
What the fuck?
I know. It was ridiculous.
So how much is this trip going to wind up costing you total?
Have to, like over $1,000. Probably like $1,100. Like probably like
$1,100? Fuck, bro.
To work. And I was working. I'm going to... Dude, like, there's got to be some sort of law around that. I'm going to go there and be like, please. I want my paycheck.
Or just take them to court yourself. You're a whiz kid. Fucking take them to court on, like, some Doogie Howser type of shit. Like a child doctor, a child lawyer. Just go to fucking court and hold them over the fire.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's ridiculous. I was baffled when I heard that. It has to be illegal. You can't just be putting new policies in place when we already left. At least say it to my face. Tell me I need to pay the money, and I would pay the money. If they were like,
I would bitch up to your face.
Yeah, if they
just
were
bitch
like,
me out and I will bitch up.
Yeah.
But don't fucking put me in a situation
Exactly.
from afar where you know I could talk shit on you behind your back.
Exactly. And it's like if I knew I was paying the money, like I would have been like, okay, can I have a bed?
They were definitely talking so
Can
much
I maybe
shit
get a
on you.
glass of water?
The fact that they're doing this so many weeks after the fact,
I know.
They definitely have been talking
They're
shit.
still thinking about it.
They're stewing. They're definitely
Yeah.
just like, these motherfuckers. She's definitely chain smoking, looking out the
I
window
know.
at like 3 a.m.
Just
like,
a pile
fuck
of
these
ashes.
fucking kids.
Yeah.
They took the fucking drinks. I'm going to dock his pay.
And dude, we weren't even drinking like from the bar a lot. Like most of the drinks that we had were like the kids that worked there went to like the town and bought shit.
Everybody that works at this place, what's the place called?
I don't want to say.
Everybody that works at this place needs to hit us up, and we will unionize you.
Yeah,
we will organize you. We'll be like Emma Goldman, and we'll fucking talk to you on like the steps of the ranch or something, and we'll get you fired up. And we'll either not work, we'll fucking go on strike, and the fucking $400 a night guests will have to fucking clean their own shit and flush their own toilets the entire time.
$400 a night too, dude. It's like for what?
I don't know.
stay in
I
the
don't know what
woods?
it's like. Is it nice?
Yeah, it's nice, but I mean, dude, $400 a night?
Is it like a bed and breakfast?
I guess the meals are included and shit.
So that's kind of like a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
I can't get down with a bed and breakfast though. Like I don't want to just have like rooms in a house. I don't like that. I'd rather stay in a shitty hotel than a bed and breakfast.
It wasn't like that though. They were in cabins.
Okay, so everyone has their own cabin?
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of sounds sweet. It's like a little glamping situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's very nice, but still, I mean, dude. Like, it's one thing to charge us while we're there, charging us 2 weeks later and taking it out of his pay when you know he's making literally, like, so much under minimum wage.
This must be frustrating because there's literally nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
What can you do about it? Like, I'm trying to theorize. I'm trying to even get, like, crazy about it. And if we're not going to give out their name and we're not going to go legal about it and we're not going to... Should we make a diss track?
Yeah.
Yo, let's fucking get in the booth. Let's hop on wax.
Yeah.
Indentured servitude is whack.
I just feel like...
Fifed him.
I just feel like the idea of them being like, I'm not going to charge these kids who were there. I'm going to charge the guy who's worked here for 2 years and dock it from his pay. It's like
He's been there for 2 years?
Yeah. I mean, dude, that would be like if one of my buddies
He's got a slave mindset.
Yeah. That would be
He's brainwashed.
He is. No, well, he is. It's a cult.
He's brainwashed.
It literally is a commune. But it would be like if like we brought, like when my buddies came to the office one Friday night when they were visiting New York. They came here and we
didn't
hung
touch
out
the
with people.
booze.
We were
Nice sober night.
Never. But it would be like if all of a sudden Dave just starts removing money from my paycheck. You can't remove money from someone's paycheck.
Docking people's pay?
That's not like a thing.
I think that it is a thing. I think they could dock your pay. Like if you
on a minimum wage job, if you like broke if you worked at McDonald's and you broke the ice cream machine, they're not gonna be like, all right, well, we're gonna have to take this from your pay.
You don't think that a fucking corporation like that isn't devious? You don't think that they're just like, we're worried about the bottom line? Like there's somebody in accounting with like no soul that's just like, yeah, like he broke the whatever, the vending machine. He broke the milkshake machine.
It's just like for ranch people, it's like, come on. At least pretend you're a ranch person. Ranch people don't dock other people's pay.
It is very unranch.
While we're sleeping on the fucking hardwood floor.
That is ranch. That's ranch shit.
Eating 2-week-old leftovers.
Maybe they just wanted to give you like a Desperado story. Just like, that is some fodder for a country song.
Wait, something else happened too that I wanted to talk about. Well, like this was also while we were there, just to like describe how crazy the boss was.
Was she? It's a woman.
Yeah.
Is she single?
I don't know. I didn't. The only interaction I ever had with her was, surely you newbies would know to wash your hands before eating. And I was like, I'm not washing shit.
I'm taking this horse manure right to my hamburger.
I didn't wash my hands. I refused to. I went over and I pretended. I turned the water on and I held my hands around like this was the stream.
As an act of silent defiance.
Yeah.
Against corporate greed.
I was like, look, I'm not going to follow the herd. Okay?
I'm going to get this hand, foot, and mouth real fucking fast.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this bird flu from
I was like, I was gonna wash my hands.
Until you said something, ma'am. Who'd you call a newbie, ma'am?
Crazy. What a crazy bitch.
That bitch is crazy. And we don't really condone saying bitch.
I don't call people a bitch ever.
I've never heard you say it.
This might be the first time I've ever called someone a bitch in my life.
And even if she was a man, this would be bitch behavior on her part.
If it was a man, I don't even know what I would have been saying.
Oh, you would have just brawled with him.
Yeah.
Rough and rowdy, brother.
I would have had to come to fists.
Rough and rowdy.
Yeah.
Let's get in the octagon and fucking settle this.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Just choke him out. This is a bad situation for you.
I'll be leaving a review.
You just need to
definitely be leaving a review.
Is it reviewable? Is it a situation like that where you can hop on Yelp and really let your feelings be known? Some places can take the bad reviews off, though.
No. Can they?
I think
sometimes they pay you to take them off. That's a real thing. They'll say like, we'll give you a gift card or something if you take this review down.
Because it's that damaging to the business.
Yeah.
Hit them where it hurts. Their pockets.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
can't
you
imagine
fucking
how many people
get
are
to them.
going here.
Nobody's going there now. Once they know that they have their workers. I mean, minimum wage has got to be $15 in a lot of states. They have their workers working for a fifth of minimum wage.
I mean, minimum wage in New York is probably 15. I think it is 15. I think Massachusetts is like 13. Out there, though, it's like low.
Why?
I don't know. And I was telling my buddy that because I was
if you
telling
complain, we'll kill you.
Yeah. I was telling him to move to New York because I was like, you'd probably be better off working in New York making $15 an hour and then like for the summer because he'd make more money and then he could just move back to Denver. He'd have more money.
Yeah. Is he just trying to make money?
No, he just like wants to work in a kitchen and he's like one of the head chefs.
Well, they only have kitchens in Wyoming.
Yeah. It's a fun time. Like they just basically like party every night because it's not a real ranch.
Well, they only party in Wyoming.
It's a commune.
They only have communes in Wyoming.
It's probably true.
No, you could go to a California commune. There's got to be better
he's
paying
actually
communes.
He's going to California next summer. This is his last year at the ranch.
That's a very commune hopping move. You got to hit California a little bit. I'm surprised he hasn't hit up Hawaii. Maybe
Hawaii?
Yes, maybe pop out to Hawaii. But you've been Hawaii. My Native American voice sounds just like my Hawaii voice. It's tough. Like, oh, this is Hawaii. We're a proud people. Do you think that's Native American or Hawaiian?
I don't know what that was. Just sounded like yourself.
It was Native American.
It was tough. We'll work on that.
Yeah. Put me through the fucking ringer, bro.
Yeah. My stomach is
You just don't have enough life experience to put me through the ringer. You are getting lit up for not having enough life experience.
I know.
You got to be
the
through
dumbest
shit.
thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Like, you're going on.
I was just drafting up tweets last night, but then I was like, nah.
Stewing on shit?
Yeah, I was pissed. I was in a horrible mood.
Chef of the drafts. Dump out the drafts.
I mean, it's just crazy to assume that you know. First of all, I'm not acting like I had any what are the life experiences that you're looking for? Like people want me to have like I said my examples where people are mad that I didn't like fight in a war before working at Barstool, or people are mad that I wasn't like laying brick for 10 years before working at Barstool.
You should just lie and say you did that shit and just be like, I don't talk about it.
Yeah.
It was fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude, he's been through some shit.
Also, it's like no one knows anything about my actual personal life.
Right, because you've been through some shit.
No, but it's like no one knows what jobs I had, like what I did, where I grew up. Like, obviously, I grew up in a fine town, but like I moved multiple times. Like,
oh, that had to be trying.
I've lived in 3 different cities.
Moving's tough.
No, but it's like what other life experience? Like, what life experience do other people have?
Yeah,
dude, you've never experienced real loss. You can't have a podcast.
You can't have a podcast. That's what Nick and KB were saying. You can't have a podcast until you've worked in a cube.
Yeah, and it's just like they just sound so stupid. It's like, okay, so hypothetically, you have real life experience, but you're still not doing anything, and you're not funny.
Fucking roast these people, bro.
But it's true. It's like fucking focus on yourself. Also, just try enjoying things. Not every single thing has to have like a downside.
But didn't you just give up optimism yourself?
Yeah.
Optimism was going great for you, and then you've given up optimism, and now you're fucking...
Because I don't give a fuck if people say like, oh, he's not funny, oh, this shit. But like, if you're going to say I'm not funny, just say I'm not funny. Don't be like trying to make up these elaborate reasons as to why I'm not funny.
They're jumping through hoops to make you not funny.
Yeah. Like, just tell me, just say, oh, he's not funny. That's fine. I'll be fine with that. But like, oh,
going into detail?
Yeah.
That's beyond the fucking pale.
It's because he doesn't have any life experience. He's never been through what I've been through.
Yeah.
You've never slaved away at a Office Max.
You got to start moonlighting as something.
I
If
know.
you got a different job, what would it be?
I don't know, but like
A
what?
murderous taxi driver?
Yeah.
That would be fire.
You've never driven for Uber Eats. You've never been put through the ringer.
Everyone does think they're about to like deliver for Uber Eats, get a bunch of life stories,
Yeah.
like get some real
Like,
experience.
no, you're gonna sit in a car and listen to like a podcast for 10 hours a day.
Or you're just going
And-
to tell the other people who hop in your car, like, oh, you should hear what the girls talk about
Yeah,
in here.
Yeah.
I've had that conversation with a fucking billion Uber drivers. They're like, oh, yeah, when girls are in here, they start talking crazy. Like, all right, man.
You don't gotta wear a mask in here, man. That's good with me.
I'm all vaxxed up, so
Yeah.
you don't have to
I'm
worry
not
about
gonna
it.
get the vax, but I mean, between us, I love how they just always assume you're on their side too. COVID's not real, man. You know that, right? Pop that thing off.
Seriously, man. You're making us all look bad.
Yeah.
You're weakening the cause, man.
Yeah.
Rip that thing off, man.
I don't want
Kiss
people
me.
I don't want people driving by us and seeing you with that mask on.
You're making me look bad. This is a small town, man. You're going to fuck me. People talk around here, all right? Don't make me look like an asshole. Or people at the gym will just start talking to you about it, man. Like, oh, man, I'm glad you weren't wearing one because
Yeah.
I was about to take mine off this fucking thing, man. I'm tired of it
Can't
myself.
fucking breathe with this thing on. It's like I got a fucking muzzle on my face.
And I always agree with the people like a bitch. I'm like, oh,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
Of course. I poke holes in mine, actually. Easier to breathe.
Just straw hole. I drink my soda right through it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I just pour liquid through it like a tea strainer. Just douse my face. I just copped this shirt right out front for from that stand on
that
the corner.
shirt that you're wearing right now?
Yes, this
Oh, that's a cool shirt.
this fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's a nice shirt.
Have you seen this shit?
I have not.
You haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
I might have seen it when I was younger. I've seen parts of it.
Bro, and look at the collar. It's the real Avatar: Last Airbender merch. It's
Oh.
not like knockoff merch.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not.
Bro, this is the real Avatar: The Last Airbender shit.
Didn't that movie come out like 15 years ago?
And that's what I'm saying. It's the real
Damn,
merch that I
it
just
held
fucking-
up well.
Yeah, it's brand new.
Yeah, he had that thing in a vacuum sealed bag.
And dude, look how good it looks. $10
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
real shit. It's not even a Gildan collar. It's printed right on the shit, bro. This is the real Avatar: Last Airbender.
You still
merch.
got the plastic
I know. I fucking
thing in there. You're gonna rip it.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious if just the whole shirt split in half.
It just dissolved. It just absolutely disappeared. Yeah, just cop 4 shirts from the dude on the corner, on the stand in the corner. People are just selling shit in New York.
Yeah, we had a guy outside of our apartment who was selling shirts that just said schizophrenic on them.
Was he selling to like
Yeah, he was just
to
selling them.
contextualize like homeless people?
I don't know. Just said schizophrenic.
Don't mind me, I'm just schizophrenic.
Yeah, new line that I just dropped.
Schizophrenic.
It's pretty fucking sick because it just kind of like makes you think about the shit that you just like. What even is real in this world?
Yeah, like we
It's
all
deeper.
could be schizophrenic.
Yeah, it's deeper than the letters on the fucking shirt.
Think about your thoughts, man. That's just being schizophrenic. Your thoughts are a voice in your head.
Yeah, we're
Dude,
all
I don't
little
even have
schizo.
an inner monologue though.
No, you just say everything out loud.
I'm just one of the 10%. Yeah, I don't even.
Is that a thing?
Have you seen that
10%?
that like 10% of people don't have an inner monologue?
No, I have a heavy inner monologue.
I think that's just bullshit.
Even while I'm talking, there's other shit going on up here.
You're just talking. There's another conversation going on.
Yeah.
It's just like a loud couple at a restaurant.
Yeah, dude, have you ever heard of like
Should have got a schizophrenia shirt.
I know that shit would have been awesome. Have you ever heard of like what is it called? Exploding head syndrome? Have you? It's a real thing. It happened to one of my buddies.
His head just exploded.
No, you're like going.
Oh,
to
that's
bed.
not what exploding head
No,
syndrome is. Your
you're-
head doesn't actually
You're
explode.
going to bed, and all of a sudden, you just start hearing like overwhelmingly loud like sounds in your head, and it just like doesn't stop. And it's happened to him twice, and he thought it was like a schizophrenic. Like he started looking up like symptoms of schizophrenia
What?
or schizophrenia.
That's how you say it.
And he said the first time it happened, it was like a children's choir. And he said that it just kept on getting louder and
Sister
louder
Act.
progressively as he was trying to fall
Two.
asleep.
What?
Yeah, and then the second time it happened, he said it was just like people just like slamming like cymbals and shit together.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, well, you know that a bunch of our audience is hypochondriacs.
Yeah.
People are going to be convincing themselves that they have that shit.
It's terrifying.
That sounds bad, but now that I hear, like, now that I know what it is, I'm definitely at some point going to be like, wait, is that what this is?
I want to look it up because he tells me
Exploding
about
head syndrome?
it. He's told me about it multiple times, but I don't really know if I believe it.
EHS? I mean,
Exploding
spontaneous human
head.
combustion, that's a thing. That's probably like a whole different thing. I think that's when you actually just blow up, when a body just blows up.
Exploding head syndrome, EHS, in parentheses, is an under-recognized...
I've got a EHS, actually. It's under-recognized what?
Parasomnia? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I think that's how it's technically pronounced.
How
Parasomnia.
How would you pronounce it?
I don't know. I'm not looking at it. Parasomnia? Yep. Parasomnia. Well, your instincts are great.
Exploding head
Did you take
syndrome
Latin?
Exploding head syndrome is an under-recognized parasomnia characterized by a complaint of sudden loud noise or a sense of explosion in the head that usually occurs at sleep onset.
What the fuck?
I know.
What causes it, and how do you abate it?
I think it's caused by stress.
Damn. I'm surprised you didn't get it first.
Yeah, I'm never getting that shit. I don't really have... Because I think my body has stopped producing melatonin because I have been having this weird thing that happens where I'm like asleep, but I'm not asleep. Like my body and my... like most of my body is asleep, but then like my head is not.
Sleep paralysis?
No. It's just like I'm like there, but like I can't get all the way there.
And how long does this
It's
persist?
like masturbating on Zoloft.
Just for hours.
Yeah.
You're just like sweating,
Yeah.
but you have no sensation of orgasm.
It goes on for a while, and then eventually I'm like, all right, this isn't happening. So then I get up and I go to the bathroom usually, and then I come back and I pass out.
For hours, or is it like
Hours.
Really?
Yeah, like I'll be like chilling because I'm like half asleep. So I'm like sitting there and I'm kind of just like not gonna move because I'm like, well, I'm asleep right now. But then I'll be like, fuck, I'm not falling asleep, and then I'll look at my phone and like 3 hours have gone by.
You don't want to disrupt it?
No, because like you think you're gonna go under at any second, but you don't.
Fuck. Do you keep a like pad by your bed and write down ideas?
Yes.
Any good ones lately?
No, but I do every time that I'm on my phone.
No, actually, not one good idea.
Every time that I'm like trying to fall asleep, I always come up with ideas, and then I write them down in my notes. Then I wake up the next morning and I'm like, nah. That sounded like a way better idea when it was 3 a.m. and I was hallucinating.
But why? How do you know though? They might be good ideas.
Most of my ideas aren't that great. It's like 1 in every 10.
You're a volume shooter. I feel like you got to just put up a bunch of ideas, and then a couple will come true. It's better that than just never putting out any ideas, or just always sitting on shit trying to perfect it.
This one just says raise awareness for Afghanistan.
Okay, that's not bad. What,
Oh, this one's funny. A school shooter whose bio on Instagram was shock the world.
See, that's a good idea.
Because you know how it's like a big like sports like motivational thing? Shock the world.
Shock the world. Anything is possible.
Oh, this one was, I was going to rewrite the Macklemore song. The one where he's like, when I was in the 3rd grade, I thought I was gay. Maybe I shouldn't say this.
I think you should. We'll edit it out.
I was going to say when I was in the 3rd grade, I thought I was autistic. Because I can name every single model of train in the world.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah.
These are good ideas. But it's tough to even go to your phone because then you get that blue light back in your life.
I know. Well, that's why you got to throw on the orange light.
What the fuck is the orange?
Night shift.
What the fuck is that?
It makes it so it's less blue light. So like I usually throw that thing on until I fall asleep. I downloaded TikTok again yesterday out of force.
Yeah, I forced you.
You forced me to.
Yeah, I was like,
Just
we're gonna.
the worst.
Why?
It is so bad.
Who did you see that? What you thought was bad?
Everything.
What about that dude that he'll like he'll like make himself fall into like a big glass of water? He's got like 60 million followers. Dude. He'll like walk through a keyhole and then he'll be in like on a beach. Yeah.
Is it Zach King?
What about him?
Is that his name? Zach King?
Zach something.
Zach something? Yeah.
What about that fucking dude? I feel like he's got a massive following, and it's deserved. Like, he makes great shit. It's a good following, and it's just
but it's
good.
not. He's not a magician. He just like knows how to do like After Effects.
And what's wrong with that?
That he calls himself a magician.
You wish that he was an actual magician.
Well, he'll be like, everyone's like,
how does he have
whoa.
a huge following if magic isn't real?
I have nothing against him, nor have I ever said anything about him in my entire life.
Except for right now.
I wish he was on my For You page. My For You page is a shit show.
You have to really dig to get him. What do you got going on?
And you just scroll endlessly. Dude, it's like a mind suck. Do you ever go on it for like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. No
Not
one's ever gone on to
always.
TikTok for less than an hour.
Even if you're like shitting or like
Yeah.
in line for the grocery store. No, I'll just stay in line here.
I literally saw a comment that it was like the world's biggest plane. The world's biggest plane taking off. And I checked the comments and someone goes, which it was pretty cool to see. It was really weird. It was huge. Didn't look like it was moving fast, but it was going like 700 miles per hour.
Why did you want to see what people had to say about it?
So I just click on the comments, and someone goes, they should send this to Afghanistan to save the people. Not a bad idea. Comment below that is why they did nothing for us. And it's just got like 10,000 likes. And I'm like, anyone who's seeing that and being like, fuck, dude, that's so fucking... Afghanistan never did shit for us. Like, what's wrong with you?
But don't you think that it's people just are trying to get the top comment?
No, I mean, maybe. I don't know if they're just trying to say dumb shit and like be offensive, but it's like...
I think that it's just like people want the top comment, so it's like, what are people talking about right now? Afghanistan. And then people find the top comment, and then they want to have the top comment under the top comment, so they say the thing most opposite of what the top comment is. I think that if you broke down the psychology of the commenter, I think you would have a lot less animosity towards them.
I don't know. And it's just like the comments are so dumb. Like I posted that TikTok, and some dude is like... It's just like people just comment things to get the top comment, and it's like they try and be like random, and he's like, very funny. Now show me your social security number, and it's got like 10,000 likes. I just delete those comments. I'm like, I'm not letting you get any likes on this.
I didn't even know you could delete comments.
And
Obviously, you should be able to
hold down on them and delete it.
I'll utilize that going forward. But that is the dumbest fucking comment that I've ever heard.
And it'll be like they just all comment the exact same shit. So we're all here at 9 a.m. 10,000 comments. Like if you comment that, you're a loser.
But being first on a video is exciting, though.
No, if you're looking at a video and you're just scrolling every video and be like, yeah, is anyone else here at this time? It's like, dude, you need to go outside and do something.
Do you think that...
Or make a video. Just do anything beside... Like, nothing in the world is less productive than that.
But it does get under people's skin. Like,
yeah, mine.
Exactly.
That's why I deleted the app.
And that's why people want to do it, though, because they know it'll get under your skin.
No, they don't know it gets under my skin, though. They do it because then all the comments are like, OMG, why are we all here right now? And it's like, because the For You page put you all here. There's 10 million of you on the app at the same time. Like, it's not that crazy that you're all there at the same time. How 1,000 of you are seeing the video at the same time.
The one thing Stephen Che was asking the other day is, like, how do you link a YouTube video? And, like, why TikTok is never going to let you off TikTok.
No.
TikTok's not going to have a link to somewhere else. It's just going to be another link that fucking slingshots you right back into TikTok fucking way further. Hey, you've been scrolling a long time.
Yeah. They should
What, you want to do it a little longer?
Yeah.
Why don't you keep going?
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel good? All you have to do is swipe me away.
It's just an endless time suck. I've never felt worse than when I go on TikTok for more than 20 minutes.
Less productive?
Yeah. I'd rather do, like, anything else is more productive, and it just ruins your attention span.
You think?
Yeah, 100%.
What about that Bukowski you were cracking into? You leave Chuck behind?
I've given up on everything.
On all literature?
I've given up on most positive things in my life.
Fuck. The gym? You're back in the gym, though?
I'm back in the gym hard, actually.
You're back in the gym.
Had a great leg day yesterday. Went way too hard, though. Felt like shit after.
Yeah? And now you feel like shit because the fucking processed meat you've been eating, man. I've been telling you, get off of that shit, man.
I know, it's disgusting.
Put that salami stick down, brother.
It's so bad. I've been eating this chicken from a place called Sticky's in New York.
Oh, bro, come on, bro.
It's a chain.
Don't put stickies on blast
I'm
like
putting
that.
Stickies on blast.
Really?
Yeah.
So you have been pissing out of your ass from...
Water just pouring out of my asshole.
I don't understand how that happens. Is that an accident when that happens?
It starts and it's just like it's like, and then all of a sudden it's just like, and it's just like, it literally sounds like someone's just dumping a bottle of water into the toilet, and I'm just like, oh. And I'm
Just
like,
2 hands
what did
on
I
either
eat?
wall?
Yeah, I'm like, all I ate was chicken. And it's cooked. It's not raw, but it's like, ugh. I'm done with it. I'm done with stickies. I'm out on stickies.
Served in the middle of a city.
Yeah. Ugh, New York is disgusting.
My
Just a foul place.
My toilet this morning just started throwing shit out of it. An arm came out of it, and it was just chucking turds of shit out of my toilet.
Really? You had an overflow?
It was like everything was fine. I flushed, and then immediately it all overflowed. Like not just like to the top level,
started spilling out.
It started spilling.
Isn't that
shit water started spilling onto my bathroom? Fucking floor.
Isn't that the craziest sound you've ever heard?
It's terrible.
It sounds like someone's dumping buckets of water on your floor, and it's just shit.
It ruined my day so fucking fast.
I had to put a pizza box on the floor so I could like go to the bathroom before I went and got cleaning supplies.
That was the first week before you had hit up Kohl's and gotten the cleaning supplies?
Yeah. I cleaned the fuck out of the bathroom. Actually, it was a war zone in there.
Really?
There was black mold, and there's definitely black mold in there.
Your roommates talk behind your back and say that you don't clean?
No, I cleaned the entire kitchen on Sunday, and it was a fucking mess.
Was it because you had felt guilty because you didn't clean before that?
No.
When I lived with a bunch of dudes, it would get so dirty in the fucking kitchen.
Yeah, it was like dirty, but it got dirty to the point where I was like, all right, we're going to get rats here if we don't clean this
Yeah,
up.
the fucking sink has a parabola.
Yeah,
it's just a fucking...
The dishes are all overflowed.
meniscus.
There was trash everywhere. There was like, I'm cleaning up, I find just a piece of pizza on the floor. I'm like, dude, what is this, a frat house? We're men. We're adults here.
Come on, boys. Whose piece of pizza? You tack it to the wall. Whose pizza is this, fellas? House meeting.
And then, of course, we had to have a house meeting, of course.
Owen's been using my shampoo. I know. He's watering it down every time he puts it back.
We did have a little bit of an incident recently where I got home and there was just someone clearly had been sleeping in my room, which I wasn't a fan of. And I confronted them and no one said anything. I texted in the group chat and I was like, "What's up, boys? Just got back to the apartment. It looks like someone might have been sleeping in my room. No worries, all good. But in the future, please let me know before that happens."
You said that?
I got back, there's like 10 vitamin waters in my room. I was like, I don't drink vitamin water.
Much less 10. That's expensive.
Yeah, straight sugar in those
Dude,
things.
the way that you prevent against this is kind of a life hack, but the way that you prevent against people from sleeping in your room is you always eat chips in bed. And then anytime they lie down, it's like a minefield. They're just fucking covered in chips, covered in Oreos and Doritos.
I think they had people over, and I think someone just crashed in my room. Which, like, I don't care if someone does that, but just give me a heads up, you know? Just tell me.
Really?
Someone's slept in my room before. Owen will be like, "Hey, can my buddy sleep in your room?" I'll be like, "Yeah, sure, I don't care."
And you just need to know beforehand.
But I had like money out. I had cash out on the desk. I'm counting it. I'm like, I don't even remember how much was here originally.
I don't know, bro. You sounded kind of like a Karen, bro.
I found some drugs in my room. Illegal substances.
Did you do them?
No, threw them away.
Really?
Yeah. And I asked. I said, "Someone's drugs are in my room." No one replied. Down the drain they went.
Down the drain?
Oh yeah, flushed those things.
That's whack.
Because I'm like, dude, I'm not
fucking DEA.
And then now I've got like, this isn't even my sweatshirt. It was just in my room. I don't know whose it is.
Haven't you been wearing that sweatshirt for the last 4 shows?
Yeah. But like we haven't, like it just happens to be bad timing.
Go outside, buy a fucking Last Airbender shirt, bro. I'll buy one for you. Can I buy you some shirts from outside?
No, I'm actually gonna go to a thrift store, I think, today.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some gear.
Oh, wow.
Gonna steal from the poor.
L Train Vintage or what?
I'm gonna go to Salvation Army.
Buffalo Exchange or what?
What is L Train Vintage? Because I don't know anywhere to go shopping here. And like, someone was like, "Oh, just go to Dick's." No.
That's cop some Under Armour.
Yeah, that's a good place to go if you want to get a skin tight shirt that just says like, "Work hard, play hard."
Not even though.
Yeah.
They'll have like some Buffalo Bills gear or some shit like that, or just like
Shock
Nike,
the world.
Some like fluorescent Nike running gear or some shit, and like hunting boots.
Yeah.
Just a quick break from our programming to talk to you guys about
Policy Genius. Summer is coming to an end, and the leaves are about to fall. While Mother Nature does her thing to prepare for a new season, you can do yours by getting free life insurance quotes with Policy Genius. Policy Genius can't help you refresh your cool weather wardrobe for autumn, but they can help you shop for another kind of coverage, life insurance.
Yep. Finally, we'd been begging for some insurance partners.
We have, and now we have one. Policy Genius makes it easy to compare quotes from over a dozen top insurers all in one place. Why compare? You could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. You could save $1,300 or more per year on life insurance by using Policy Genius to compare your policies.
They got the best policies over at Genius.
They have the best policies at Policy Genius.
That's their policy.
That's their policy. Eligible applicants can get covered in as little as a week thanks to an award-winning policy option that swaps the standard medical exam requirement for a simple phone call. The exclusive policy was recently rated number 1 by Forbes Advisor. Wow.
Oh, it's right.
It sounds like you want to go to policygenius.com/sun to get an easy start. In minutes, you can work out how much life insurance coverage you need and compare personalized quotes to find your best price. When you're ready to apply, the Policy Genius team will handle the paperwork and scheduling for free. Policy Genius doesn't add on extra fees. Head to policygenius.com/sun to get started right now. Policy Genius. When it comes to insurance, it's nice to get it right.
If we catch any of our listeners not fucking around with Policy Genius, it's on site.
Well, we would never attack our listeners unless they have life insurance.
Yeah, wow, that's actually a great
So
point.
it's a lose-lose. If you don't get it, we can't attack you. If you do get it, we still won't because you signed up for Policy Genius.
And Sas attacks to kill.
Yes. I wasn't going to throw the K word in there, but
Cat's out the bag, kills out the bag. Let's get back to the episode.
let's get back to the episode.
As a child, Dick's was awesome.
No.
Or like any kind of sporting goods store.
I never liked that kind of clothing. I never liked the
Not for the clothes, for like the
dry fit.
balls, for like the fucking like the baseballs and like the football aisle and shit like that. That shit was cool.
The guns aisle too was cool.
I would fucking go through the bows and arrows or the fucking 4x4 aisle or the shoes, but not the fucking camo hunting gear or the.
I would always go to the guns aisle and I would talk to the guy who worked there. And I would be like, what kind of gun here could cause a lot of damage in a very short amount of time?
I'm not interested in reloading. I just want to keep going. Can you help me out, brother?
I don't think I'm not thinking reloading's gonna be much of an option.
I think I can help you out, brother. They're definitely the most knowledgeable person in the store.
Yeah.
And they're not going to leave their post. They'll be able to tell you everything about everything. Yeah. They're fucking geniuses in the gun section.
They're out though, right? They don't sell guns at Dick's anymore.
At Dick's?
I don't think
you
so.
have to go to Walmart. Yeah, it's bullshit.
I remember when it was like Barnes & Noble has stopped selling guns. That might have been an Onion article. It was when all the stores stopped selling guns. It was like some random ass like fucking Bed Bath & Beyond.
That is funny as fuck. I wonder what the most obscure store to ever, like, you think you could ever just buy a gun at a gas station? Walmart sometimes is the only store around, though. Walmart has to sell guns.
Yeah.
In the places where you need guns, that's where there's only Walmarts.
I've never shot a gun and I want to.
It's scary, dude. It's spooky.
They had shooting at the ranch and it was either that or go hiking, and we chose to go hiking, but I really wanted to shoot.
Yeah.
I just wanted to feel that power.
It is fucking powerful.
I just wanted to imagine everyone saying I have no life experience and shooting them.
Shooting a plate in the air.
Yeah.
How's
this for life experience?
I went to a video for a Rough and Rowdy. We went to this Ring Girls ranch or something like that, where she and her boyfriend shoot explosives from far away and they blow shit up.
Yeah.
And for the final shot, she was gonna shoot like a fucking 50 cal from distance.
Dude, how big is a 50 cal bullet? Are they like this big?
Yeah, it's like a fucking slug.
So like you could, yeah, that's fucking insane.
But I know, right? I know. Anyway, this lady was trying to shoot these explosives, and she's leaned up against the car, and she has the safety off, and she's in her sights, and she's getting ready to shoot, and our cameramen are getting set up, and like a cameraman like steps out and like he just walked into her range of fire, and she was just like completely ready to shoot, and he was just
Jesus
trying to get a better
Christ.
shot, and he like jumped back and was like, and he just started cursing her out because he was like, it's the least gun safe thing ever. Like that's like
Why would he walk in front of her?
he didn't know. Like she was coming
Does he
around the
work
corner
at
of a car.
Barstool?
He was a
Expose
freelance.
him. Expose him.
No, he was a freelance. It wasn't his fault. It was 100% the woman with the gun's fault to make sure that nobody's like scurrying around and that everybody's set. But like we were seconds away from watching. Like I think about it all the time.
Yeah.
Actually, this is just dark, but just him having exploding head syndrome and just getting his head fucking actually blown up.
Yeah.
I'd rather have your buddy's kind of exploding head syndrome.
Yeah, that would be fucked up.
But
Would have been a great shot though for promo. That's like that scene in the account.
This will make your head explode.
Yeah.
Rough
Damn,
and
the
rowdy.
after effects on that were crazy. No, his head really blew up. Dude, my dad
Yeah, it
said
looked
that-
like Bud Dwyer out there. That was incredible special effects. Who is the Barstool Effects Department? Michael Bay's trying to poach them.
My dad went shooting when he was younger, and he said that his buddy had like a bunch of guns, like snipers and shit, and they went shoot like they were shooting in like some field, and he woke up the next day and his like whole arm was like bruised from the
Kickback.
Yeah.
That's the fucking worst, man. I hate the kickback.
No, dude, that shit is a bitch.
I fucking know.
There's
But
nothing worse than the kick.
eventually you get used to it. Dude, same with pulling back a bow and arrow. One time a bunch of big, strong bodybuilders came over to my house while I was playing with my bows, my long bows. And I was like, hey, man, try and pull this back. And they couldn't even pull it back. They don't have the right muscles.
Really?
Yeah, really?
Shooting a bow and arrow was always very underwhelming.
Did you have to do it at summer camp or some shit?
No, one of my friends, or actually multiple of my friends had them. I might have had one actually too.
Actually?
Everyone had a bow and arrow when I was younger. It's always very underwhelming.
I did not actually have a bow and arrow. You really had a bow and arrow?
I think I was like not strong enough to do it.
Yeah. You have bodybuilding muscles.
No, I could do it these days. My back is fucking jacked.
Is it?
That's all back muscle.
What have you been doing? Rows? Bent over rows? Cable flies?
A lot of rows. A lot of rows.
Flies? But we had to do it at summer camp, but we just had little bitch ass arrows.
Yeah.
It's a very sweet summer camp thing to do. Probably one of the best activities at summer camp.
Definitely. Getting shot with an arrow would suck because like there's probably like a solid chance that you live.
And it's going all the way through, but probably like staying there.
Yeah. And someone has to pull that out.
It is.
This might pinch a little bit.
And at least it's like a metal tip, like an old school arrow with like just a stone at the top, like ripping that back through. It's just gonna rip. Is that what it was designed to do?
That's what it's designed for.
Just rip your organs out.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing as like a hook. Like when you know how
like a fish hook.
You know, a hook has the thing on the end. It's like that.
Yes.
Because like so it makes it so they can't get off once they're on.
When you go to a museum, do you go to the room where all the weapons are in?
Yeah.
Is that the first room you go to?
Of course.
All the armor?
Yeah.
Just check out all the swords and shit? I'm on the same type time.
And I'm like, man, I would love to have this.
Like, I would put this helmet with this breastplate, this sword, and I'd fuck everybody up.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind. Armor can't have been that useful.
No. Anything it slowed people down. That shit is heavy.
Yeah. Or I guess
me, I'm definitely more of a tactical guy.
I would just be in and out fucking in the dead of the night.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I identify.
I definitely see myself as more of an assassin than one of the frontline fighters.
Just swooping in. I go up to the prince's room, slit his throat.
Yeah.
Throw the princess over the shoulder.
Yeah, of course.
Ride out.
Make sure she's safe. He didn't hurt you, did he?
I'm more the hero of the story in my eyes.
In all scenarios.
No matter what time I was born in. No matter if I was an anime, if I was on some fucking Viking shit, if I was Norse.
This is how the people think that do like paintball consistently in their life.
That they would have been.
Have I ever told the story about how I went paintballing when I was younger and the guy like held us hostage?
No, I don't think so. He made you do the dishes.
I think I've talked about
People always make me do the dishes.
I think I've talked about this before. I like went paintballing when I was younger, and it was like my 5th grade birthday party, and we were like sitting there. It was like me and my buddies, and we all are like posted up in this like little cabin because it's like a set basically. It's like a
yeah
for paintball.
Yeah, set like a set.
like a set.
Yeah, I understand.
And we're like sitting there in this little room, and this guy comes in with like this massive fucking gun. He's like 40 years old, and he's like, all right, yeah, everyone can put their hands up, or I'm gonna blast all of you. And we all just like walk out with our hands up, and we're like 10 years old, and he's like 40. Dude, like if you were gonna stand there and just unload on all of us,
execution style.
Yeah.
Like someone tries to run.
Oh man, that was crazy. It was fun though. I would like to go paintballing again sometime soon.
I guess I would as well, but the fact that guy just marched you out, he definitely like thinks he's a Navy SEAL.
No, that's what I meant. Like those are the kind of people who was like, he probably went back to his wife and was like, yeah, pretty solid day at the pretty solid day at the course today. I had to teach some young boys a lesson. Took it easy on them.
I bet he just fucked the shit out of her because he felt like such a man.
I know.
He didn't even tell her why.
She's like, wow, really?
What's gotten into you?
Couple of boys, actually. Couple of youngins.
Lined up some 10-year-old boys.
Yeah.
Fired them off execution style. Just like I saw on Schindler's List.
Firing off people execution style paintballing would be the craziest thing.
Or like making them get in a ditch that you dug or
Yeah.
something like that.
That
All
would
right,
be-
everybody lie down, face down.
Yeah. The guy who's like in charge just to make sure everything's going over smoothly just stumbles across some dude with like 10 kids lined up with their hands behind their backs.
What are you doing,
Yeah.
Richard?
What the hell is going on over here? This is a 5th grade birthday party.
All right, get down with these boys.
Because I think when we did it, like when you go to those places for the first time, I think in your head you're like, oh, we're about to play like 2-on-2 with my buddies. You don't know you're going in with like a bunch of like ex-Marines.
People who go there every Sunday. It's like their activity, and they have the gear. They're the ones who are going to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
People, there's a whole paintball section.
I used to play a lot of Airsoft when I was younger, and that was the most underwhelming thing ever.
I don't even know what Airsoft is. I know who Airsoft Fatty is, and I didn't even really know what Airsoft was before that. It's realistic-looking guns that they give to people that they want to get shot by cops or whatever. How does it work?
It's just like a realistic-looking gun, but it's like a spring. I think it's like spring activated, and it just shoots these tiny little pellets. But like
BB guns, or what's it? How's
it's
it
like a BB
different
gun,
from
but
BB
like
gun?
a
little more serious?
No, BB guns are way more powerful. But like obviously there's some airsoft guns that are like super strong. But like when we were younger, we had like the pistols, and it would be like you'd be like trying to play with your friends, and you'd be shooting it, and the wind would just be like taking the bullets. You're like, damn, this is really underwhelming.
This shit is just dumb.
Yeah, paintball is cool. Like paintball, like if you like I don't know, it's just like the better option.
Gun toys are just the best toys, though.
I was big into rubber band guns when I was younger. That was so fun.
Just being able to wrap them around your finger and shoot them?
No, we had like
Or
wooden,
real rubber
wooden
band
rubber
guns.
band guns.
God
So you'd like take
damn.
them and you'd peel them back. And there was ones where it was like a revolver. And
That's
you could,
some
like, peel
prairie
them.
shit.
It was sick. We used to play with them all the time.
That does sound cool, though. Any kind of gun, though. Super soakers. Do you think that iPads are ruining gun toys?
Oh, 100%.
Really?
Bro, kids don't even play with guns anymore. It's the fucking libs.
Fucking
It's the
iPads, dude.
Fucking sheeps on the left.
Seriously. I heard Super Soaker's going to have to go out of business. Super Soaker's making masks now. You get the Super Soaker vaccine?
Just like every other pit bull on the left.
He said Pitbull?
What does he say in that video? You know, the You're Not That Guy video?
I don't know.
Just like every other pit bull on the left. Follow the herd.
That guy does have an abnormal amount of testosterone in him.
Most masculine person on earth, maybe?
Yeah, just so much. And it's not even his fault. He's just genetically blessed.
Yeah.
Or not even blessed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a curse. He just has to, poor guy just has to walk around with bowling balls between his legs. Like, it's probably uncomfortable for him.
Dude, he bossed up that guy recording so hard it wasn't even funny.
I'm surprised people haven't followed up with him. You're Not That Guy, pal guy.
Usually when you follow up with someone like that, it turns out they're like a neo-Nazi or something.
Yeah, but
Like the fucking bagel boss, dude. Remember that dude in the bagel shop that
Of
was
course.
like 5 feet tall?
of course.
And
How
then,
could I
like,
ever
everyone
forget?
found some other rant of him, and he's just like racist as fuck.
Yeah, he's just a guy who just dumps out opinions into the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
And
usually they're pretty bad.
he's angry at
Yeah,
everything. And it's
yeah.
not usually a rational anger. He
No.
doesn't carry a lot of rational anger. But probably same with this guy, though. At least he's so, like, fucking masculine that he would
Yeah.
just, like, stick by his stupid-ass takes, whatever they were.
Yeah.
I'd like to track down You're Not That Guy, pal guy.
I know. I would too. We should have him on the podcast.
Should we?
Dig deeper.
Or at least he should be like selling some kind of class, or like he should have a radio show, or he should be inspirational speaking.
It should be called Man Up.
Like most of the speakers that I see who talk about being an alpha male, like aren't that alpha.
No.
They're not, and they're not as alpha as that guy.
Yeah, no.
Like he should at least have a cassette tape set or something, or an infomercial or some shit where people can buy into "You're not that guy, pal guy." Where do you think he's from? Illinois or something? Midwest, somewhere in the Midwest.
Midwest, definitely.
Had to be in the Midwest.
Yeah. You're not that guy. Trust me, pal. You're not that guy. I would have been like, whoa. Put the camera down instantly. Yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. I think it was an argument about because he wasn't wearing a mask, right? It was in the beginning of the pandemic.
Maybe not even in the beginning.
I was at a comedy show last night, and one of the comedians had a funny joke, and he was like,
Are you about to tell the joke?
it might have been Dan Soder. And he
You
was
can't
like,
tell people's jokes, though. I don't think you can, dude. I really don't think you can. Because what if he wants to keep on telling the joke or, like, make money off the joke? You can tell the premise, but don't say what his punchline was.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. You're right. That's the second time I've tried to do that today, too.
Well, I mean, you hear a funny-ass joke.
You hear a funny joke and you just want to tell it to everybody.
I know, and I feel like that's how jokes used to work before stand-up comedy. Like, people would just tell jokes and, like, make jokes. Like, jokes would just make their rounds.
It was a funny joke and it fit the conversation.
And they were more like public domain. But now people are so precious about their own jokes that it's like people.
I know.
They don't want you, like,
it's bullshit, bro.
ruining their special.
Makes sense, though. I respect it.
But we should do like Sports Center does, like the top 10. Like you don't want to watch all the stand-up comics, so we should just like go watch a bunch of comics in the city, and you could come watch our program, and we'll just tell like the best jokes that we heard all week.
Yeah, it'll be like a highlights reel.
These are the best jokes we heard. This is what the guy said, how he said it. Exactly.
I'm doing a stand-up show
Let's fucking go, dog.
in September.
Why don't you tell some of your jokes?
Yeah, I will when I'm doing the show, bro. I'm not going to give that shit away for free. Not giving that shit up. But yeah, if that'll be
Come to Son of a Boy Dad to listen to other people's jokes, not ours.
that'll be an opportunity where people can come see me if they want to see me because it'll be a real show. It
Oh,
won't
there'll be sellable tickets?
Yeah, it won't be an open mic.
I'm in the building. When is it?
I don't know. The guy said he would let me know. He was like, can you do it next weekend? And I was like, no, I'm not going to be here. And I was like, I can do it anytime after September 6th.
This is how I'm gonna laugh about your shit. No smile.
I'm gonna bomb
Full laugh.
hard.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
I hope it's not long. I'd be down to do like 7 minutes.
7?
Yeah, I don't want to do anything over that. I don't want to do like 15 minutes at all.
What about 3 minutes of crowd work at the front? We'll make it an even 10.
No.
Where are you guys from? Barstool fans?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about
fans
Dave.
in here.
Make some noise if you're a Barstool fan.
Yeah, give it up for FIFA. Wow, you guys are great. You guys are great tonight. Anyone racist in the crowd? Good. Just wanted to double check. Brooklyn, man, things have changed. Comedy's a lot softer here these days. Every single comedian last night. Man, the New York's turning into San Francisco with the woke shit.
Did they all say
dude,
that?
Most likely your joke just isn't as funny as you think it is. They all like to blame it on it being like, oh, New York is so woke. It's like everyone's here. We're here for a stand-up show.
And everybody's saying the same shit.
Yeah, every single comic said the thing about New York being woke.
Yeah, you can't just complain about the circumstances that you're in. That just doesn't make for
I mean, but apparently it's a thing. People say that like they go to other cities and like the crowd goes wild at their jokes, and then they're in New York. And,
But
like,
why
bomb.
talk to New York about that? Like, why
Just get it off your chest, I guess.
people are just all fucking frustrated?
Yeah.
Also, stand-up comics love to be like, just got out of a relationship, and then no matter what the crowd says, they'll be like, all right, thanks.
I know.
Whether people will like applaud or don't applaud.
I know.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I've seen so many fucking people do that.
I had a joke like that.
Did you really?
In my first time doing it, yeah.
Just got out of a relationship. Thanks, guys.
No, I didn't do the thanks thing though. Mine was more funny.
I think you could talk about just getting out of a relationship, but just blaming like whether people cheer or don't cheer.
I think
like,
it's just like an attempt to like awaken the crowd.
Guaranteed
Wake
reaction.
Up the crowd. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll just go fuck myself then. Jeez, you guys are a handful.
Bro,
just acknowledging that you're fucking up is not a good idea.
I think it
I
is.
don't like it at all.
I think it's a good idea.
That one needs work. All right, that one's going to need work.
I think that's...
And I lost you guys. They always say shit like that. It's annoying.
All right.
Continue on with your jokes.
Okay, nobody?
Yeah. Really? Really?
I did that in a battle rap one time. I tried to like freestyle something at the beginning of the round. I was like, "Oh, nobody," and it got a fucking crazy reaction. This is
that
in 09.
literally happened. That literally happened last night. Someone came up and they were like, they did some joke relating to the other person, and she's like, "Wow, I did not think that was gonna bomb," and then the crowd starts laughing. Yeah. Well, it did bomb. Well, it bombed.
The crowd starts cheering for you.
Yeah.
Applaud. Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh yeah, you suck, and we're all acknowledging it. Just kidding. Everyone there was actually hilarious. It was probably the best stand-up show I've been to, and it was weird because it wasn't a lot of like people that I knew. Most of the ones you go to, you know everyone. This one I knew 2 people, and it was like 7 comics. It was a long show. It was like 2 hours, and everyone was hilarious.
We can still find some stuff to complain about, though.
Oh yeah, we'll find something.
Yeah, we'll find something to bitch about, though. Don't worry. We recognize that it was good. You're sure life work and that it's vulnerable, but we'll find something.
Yeah,
we'll find something to get to the bottom of. Pretty fucking sure. Pretty fucking sure. So Rough and Rowdy's coming up.
Yeah,
you're not going to be there.
But also, when this comes out, it'll already have happened.
It will have already happened. But also, the next episode, we're gonna go to. You're gonna come to Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State.
This is a confirmation.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that will.
Kennesaw State. Is that what it's like down there? We're going to Georgia, right?
Yeah. Is it your first time in Georgia?
Yeah.
Kennesaw State.
I'm going to start packing lips when I get down there.
Big time. You got to call everyone Bubba.
Yeah.
Hey, Bubba. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, I was actually just out in a ranch in Wyoming.
Out Wyoming way.
Yeah. Out west. Pretty good people out there. Tell you, they charge you $1.50 for a room. You believe that? Charge you about $1.50 for a night. Look at the guy. What do you think I'm? What do you think I am, Jeff Bezos?
I ain't made of money.
Yeah.
Who are you, Howard Johnson yourself?
What do you think I am, Mark Zuckerberg? Whatever that son of a bitch's name is.
Anyway, I paid him. I'm good for it.
Yeah.
He knows I'm good for it.
I looked the son of the bitch dead in the eye. I said, look, I'll scrub your dishes. I'll do your laundry, but I ain't paying $50 a night.
Get this. A fortnight later, they charged me anyway.
That's how I imagine it is out in Atlanta.
And it's just, Atlanta is like...
Just kidding. I don't imagine it's like that at all. I imagine it's pretty much like every other city.
It's north of Atlanta, though. So
we're not going to Atlanta?
I think we'll fly into Atlanta, and then it's probably 40 minutes north, I think.
Oh, nice.
And so hopefully that'll be more country. We got to go to some country shit. We got to go something privately owned.
Yeah.
But by the time this comes out, the milk shit will have already happened. So you want to react to it? It was last night.
Yeah, wow, that was fucking insane. I can't believe that one dude said all that racist shit. But I'm not that surprised because it was in Atlanta.
No, he actually did it. It wound up not being racist.
Oh, yeah. They explained to us why it wasn't.
It's actually not racist, and I'll tell you why.
Well, guys, if you're listening to this, Rome was murdered at the Milk Fest.
And goddamn did it hurt.
Yeah.
Ouch.
What is this that we're going to do?
It's a milk fest.
What the hell is a Milk Fest?
They're having milk chugging competitions.
Oh, fuck yeah. So it's going to be a lot of throwing up, I imagine.
They have to throw up a bunch.
Yeah. Ugh.
There's no doubt in my mind that they're fucking puking a ton.
Yeah, well, you mean you drink enough milk, you throw up.
But it's I thought that it was something where they would all be chugging at the same time, like a hot dog eating competition where there's a stage of people all chugging, but they do it in like heats and people go head to head with each other.
Oh, wow.
And there's like seeds. And like so, like the 2 seeds going against the 3 seed, it's like a top build matchup. Or like they shut down these streets. They do it at night under the lights and shit like that.
How do you get into milk chugging?
It's
just one day you drink a glass of milk.
No,
and
most
like,
people
that was fast.
That
was pretty quick.
I think it's genetics for most people. Their parents did it before them. It's like race car driving.
Makes sense. Because you probably have a stronger stomach or something.
Yeah.
Is it all whole milk?
I think that there's probably divisions. It's like lightweight, heavyweight, skim milk 2%, whole milk, buttercream.
The lactate boys get kicked out of town.
The soy milk boys.
Yeah. Almond milk, brother. You must be in the wrong part of town.
We don't drink almond milk around here, son. Is that oat milk or goat milk? Please to God, tell me that's goat, not oat.
Tell me, what do you work for the Biden committee? Get out of here with that soy boy shit.
What type of Michelle Obama shit are you on, man?
That happened to Nick and KB. They went somewhere in upper Illinois, like northern Illinois.
Yeah, big Confederate territory in
they
northern
were wearing
Illinois.
masks, and some guy pulled a knife on Nick and asked if he worked for the Biden committee.
And didn't he ask if he was Antifa because he had a black shirt on?
Yeah. Crazy. That's wild.
Antifa is obviously smarter than that. They send their undercover agents out in fucking bright shirts. They're fucking undercover Antifa. You think that Antifa is just fucking sending their uniformed officers out in their black shirts right into the world? No. They'll wear some Under Armour on. They'll fucking go undercover.
All right, want to do an ad?
Yeah, let's fucking sprinkle in an ad right here.
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta piss like a goddamn racehorse.
Now that the world's opening back up, so many new thrills are on the horizon.
So many.
And
so many thrills
are on the horizon. Whether you're in a relationship or you've been in a relationship, let's just say you should be revving up your penis for action. You should be getting ready. You should be getting Roman ready. So GetRoman.com/barstool are going to be the perfect partners in your life to help you talk to a U.S. licensed healthcare professional. With Roman, you can get free online evaluation for erectile dysfunction. So if your penis isn't acting how you want it to, you talk to the folks over at Roman and get your dick in line. And all the comfort and privacy of your own home, and you can take care of this. It doesn't have to be everybody else's business. You and your penis can work this out alone with the good folks at Roman. Roman Ready equals confidence. The confidence that you know can rise to the occasion whenever it's the moment. If we're looking at the Summer of Love, the 2021 version, Roman wants to make sure that you can participate in your way, whether it's to be a single person or a couple who still stay in with each other and get it on. You ever get it on with a partner?
Of course. Well, I didn't for a while because my dick broke, but then I got Roman.
There's literally no shame in that.
Yeah.
Like it literally happened.
My penis completely broke for years until I discovered Roman.
It disintegrated.
Mm-hmm.
It was just...
It shriveled up.
Yeah. Because it didn't have any love. It didn't get enough sunlight. It didn't get enough...
Roman.
A U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan. If medication is appropriate, it will ship to you for free. 2-day shipping. The whole process is straightforward, discreet
packaging, which is a big thing when you're ordering Roman.
I would prefer it not to be discreet, though. I want everyone to know I'm on the Roman train. I want my neighbors to know that.
They'll know you're on Roman, but they won't know that you're buying stuff to fix your penis.
But even so, I'd like them to know, they'll hear it through the wall.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what I mean?
Of course.
Brother. type of shit. That type of shit. GetRoman.com/barstool. Complete an online visit. Take care of your ED. GetRoman.com/barstool today. And if you're prescribed, you get 50% off your first month of ED treatment. Make sure you're ready to have the confidence and control this summer. Make sure you're Roman ready.
Roman ready. Be ready. Always.
I like their tagline better. You sure we want to do your tagline?
Be Roman ready. Always.
All right, that was pretty fucking good. Let's get back to the show. Featuring Owen.
And Owen. That is my Tim Dillon impression. I want to make that clear because
that shit does not sound like him.
Yes,
his voice is gruff.
Ladies and how do you do
Yeah, that was better.
No, that was like mincy. I'm not trying to. I don't have an impression. I was just trying to do his intro.
Do the full gruff voice.
I can't. I don't know what it is.
Do Ben Mintz doing an impression of Tim Dillon.
No.
You respect the man too much.
I don't do impressions.
Okay.
I'm not an impressionist.
You don't
wish
do
I could
impressions
do my Trump
of
impression though. I tried to do it again the other night. Couldn't.
on stage.
No, I tried to do it in my room.
While you were at the stand-up comedy show, you heckled someone in an attempt at your Trump.
We're gonna build a wall. We're gonna build a wall. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
We're gonna build a wall.
That's not bad, dude. I feel like I'm sitting in a fucking room with
Close
Donald
your
Trump.
eyes and
Okay. Wait, do your voice and do Trump's voice, and I'll see if I can tell the difference.
We're gonna build a wall.
We're gonna build a wall.
We're gonna build a wall. We're gonna build a wall. It's gonna be the greatest wall anyone's ever seen. It's so bad, dude.
I don't think it's that
I should
bad.
kill myself.
No. Don't be down on
I
yourself.
should kill myself.
Dude, thank yourself for doing a
I can't do a Trump impression.
dude, should we just bleep out the whole Trump impression?
My dad told me when I was a boy, every man from our family can do a perfect Trump impression, and if you can't, it's up to you to handle that.
It's been passed down from Trump impression to Trump impression.
Yeah.
We're fourth generation Trump impressioners in this family. You're not gonna fuck this up.
You do it, Ron. We're gonna build a wall.
I'm not. You're not about to pull me down with you.
Do it. You have a good one. I've heard it before.
Dude, this isn't the.
You're nervous. That's why you're like afraid to do it.
Because
You can see
after
it in your eyes.
it's like going on after somebody
Bro,
who just
we're not
bombed.
gonna judge you.
It's just going on after
We're not
somebody
gonna
who.
judge you.
It's like going on after someone who's bombed.
No, mine was better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yours was better than that.
We're not gonna judge you. We're not gonna judge you. We're gonna build a wall.
Yeah, that's.
We're gonna build a wall. Sounds like I don't even know.
Can you do Donald Trump being the Joker though?
Yeah. Why so serious? Why so serious?
That sounds like Barry Manilow.
I don't even know who it sounds like, but it doesn't sound like Trump.
That sounds like Barbara Streisand.
I want to see him. I don't even know who it sounds like. It's
You sound
so
like Fran
disappointing.
Drescher.
We're gonna build. I'm gonna stop doing it.
You
People
sound
are
like
gonna get
Wayne
annoyed.
Brady.
People are gonna end it. People are gonna shut off the podcast. Here.
Yeah, people are rage throwing their
Yeah.
phones right now.
Stop! He doesn't have the life experiences to be making Trump impressions.
You've only experienced Trump to be able to make impressions
Yeah.
of. How old were you when Obama got out of office?
I think like 3.
Yeah. You don't fucking know shit about what Obama was
I
doing.
almost just kicked
Kick
my
the
leg.
feet up, bro. Do it.
I almost just kicked my feet up.
Well, this boy was
The
comfortable.
hell am I doing?
This ain't your living room, son.
I
What do
need
we
to-
live in a barn?
I need to pop an Adderall before this podcast.
You're about to kick up and be relaxed, bro.
I just took a piss. Now I'm all giddy.
Yeah.
Got a clean tank, empty tank.
You got your shit out of your body.
No, I didn't.
Really? So you're just
Unfortunately.
still carrying?
Fortunately, it is still in there.
You got a license to carry shit around?
Yeah.
I got a license to carry a massive dookie.
I have a license to carry a massive, massive dookie.
You sound like Delilah. Delilah. You know who Delilah is? Delilah is like the radio show host who was syndicated, people would just call in with like their relationship problems, and she's
No.
just. That's who you sound
The
like.
only radio that I ever listened to was Maddie in the Morning in Boston.
Who was that?
Boston.
Who was Maddie in the morning?
It's Maddie in the morning. He was funny. He's a funny dude. He's still on.
What did he do? Like War of the Roses?
Yeah. He
Hey, we wanted to send you some roses. You have anyone special in your life?
No, he would just like talk.
Sure, the girl that I'm cheating on my wife with.
He would just talk. It was good. It was good radio.
What kind of talk? Political?
No.
Too
Never.
bad.
Just like it was like the yak.
Really? He would just let it fly?
Hey, just let it fly. Just let it rip.
I love to let it rip. Talking about pop culture shit like that.
Yeah.
John Stamos or whatever.
You know what I hate? Woke people. Woke people ruin everything. Was that good? All right, I'm getting better. I could tell I was better.
Yeah, that was better.
I was brewing up in my mind for a bit.
Do you think that
You know what I hate? Woke people. It's so bad.
you're like going at different pitches,
I'm going
like
at different pitches.
a harmonica?
I'm trying to see where it's at.
You sound like a kazoo.
I'm tuning myself.
Yeah, you got to tune it.
I'm
You-
tuning myself to the Trump impression.
You got to get the pitch of Trump.
There's nothing more
la, 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 la.
disrespectful than impersonating the president. Anyone who impersonates the president or former president deserves the chair.
They're treasonous.
Yeah.
It's treason to,
I remember when we had respect in this country.
Yeah. I mean, there's none of that anymore.
No.
People are just making jokes. Orange man bad.
I remember when comedy was respectful. Not anymore. And that's a damn shame.
I'm fucking tired of that shit. I'm fucking pissed off about it. I won't fucking have it.
No.
So we is there going to be another ad? Should we try and sprinkle another ad? I know it's close to the last ad that we did, but let's just pepper the fucking people with
we'll
ads.
get another ad.
Big news in shoes. Rothy's is now selling men's sneakers and men's driving loafers. You've probably heard your wife, sister, mother.
Frank the Tank over here.
You've probably heard your wife, sister, mother, daughter, or friend talk about their love of Rothy's women's shoes. Well, now they've brought their sustainable materials, washable design, and innovative craftsmanship to men's shoes.
Don't gloss over the washable design. But that's the best part. If you have a crispy set of white shoes, you don't want those getting ruined.
Nope.
But Rothy's will have those crispy white shoes, and you can re-crisp them if you touch a little mud. You just
wash them. Throw them in the wash.
Throw them in the wash.
If you hate when your favorite white... We'll touch on that in a second.
Yeah.
If you hate when your favorite white sneakers or light-colored shoes get dirty, Rothy's men's shoes are for you. Their innovative washable construction means your shoes look like new with every wash. Every Rothy's makes it better for the planet. Their elevated style is achieved through innovative manufacturing and materials. No wonder why Rothy's best-selling men's shoe, the driving loafer in navy, gets a 5-star review from almost every customer.
I like the driving loafer, but I like the lace-up ones myself. I think that go to the site and check them out. They're a very wearable shoe.
Very wearable shoe.
Very nice design. It's discreet. It's not too over the top. It's like an everyday type of shoe.
You could wear it to a wedding, but you could also wear it out to the club with your boys.
Oh yeah, and you could definitely wear it to the bank.
The bank.
Even if you're just going to the ATM, the walk-up ATM, you could drive the drive-throughs to the drive-through ATM.
Forbes is calling Rothy's men's shoe a travel must-have. CNN says Rothy's men's shoes are comfortable to wear right out of the box.
And it's true.
And Son of a Boy Dad says Rothy's shoes saved my life. Upgrade your shoe game with the new men's options from Rothy's. Head to rothys.com/sun to discover what the hype is all about. That is rothys.com/sun.
Son. Great shoes. Now let's get back
Good shoes. Now let's get back to the program.
Bang. Fucking throwing in right there.
We're going to leave a lot of gaps open for ads. We're planning on selling this episode. We're planning on filling it up.
Yeah, we're going to sell our own ads this episode.
Yeah.
We talked to sales and said, you guys aren't really doing it. You're not really pulling your weight.
You're not really getting it done. You're not really doing what we're looking for.
I just walked through Times Square the other day. I saw 600 billboards, and none of them had my face on it.
Call Her Daddy had the billboard.
Yeah, they had a billboard.
That's crazy.
If you're doing Son of a Boy Dad bingo, you can check off Call Her Daddy and Jeff Bezos so far.
True. Do you think anyone has seen a billboard of a podcast and been like, I should check that out?
Or like an album? I feel like I've seen the most random people in front of billboards in Times Square. I feel like everybody gets one eventually. Yeah. It's like a hole-in-one if you're a golfer. Like if you just play long enough, you'll just have a billboard.
I saw a TV show. I saw an ad for a TV show on Netflix, and I think I watched it. I think I went home and I was like, what was that ad that I saw on this? Because there was like it was a whole trailer playing on the ad in Times Square.
What do you mean? It was like a TV screen essentially. You just watched the commercial.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a stagnant billboard.
No.
I'm talking about like just a still billboard, a still frame telling you to like listen to an album, or a still frame telling you to watch a TV show.
Yeah. No.
I hate doing it.
Never.
I'm not falling for it.
I would have loved to get my face on a billboard.
One thing about the Irish, though, we're not perceptible to advertisements. You can't advertise to the Irish.
Never.
You can't fucking say shit to us. You throw an ad at us, a targeted ad, an Instagram ad, it's not going to take.
We do what we want. We don't let the capitalists decide what we consume.
That's what Freud said about the Irish.
Well, I'm not Irish, actually.
Oh, what?
So,
Bro, this whole time I thought you were fucking Irish, bro.
we're gonna have some problems with that.
Oh, you're British.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Damn, bro. That's fucking whack. Have you ever been to England?
I have when I was in 7th grade.
What was it like?
It was good. It was basically just like New York, but better. It's not really that like crazy. Like you go to Rome and you go to Paris, and you're like, whoa, these are cool cities. You go to London, you're like, oh, this is just like they have like different colored. They have like telephone booths everywhere.
It's just like the rearranged American flag.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a crisscross.
Yeah,
Bro, they stole red, white, and blue from us. Fucking London.
I know, dude.
It's fucking whack.
Those fuckers. All right, how long do we have? I think we should be. All right, let's wrap it up. You ready?
You don't. As soon as we started talking about your time in London, you tried to wrap up the show, bro. What happened in London? What happened in London?
Bro, I just don't want to talk about that.
It's
right
not
now.
your fault.
I can't talk about it right
Damn, bro, you're on some serious repression shit.
now. London was the worst 6 days of my life.
This is the Great Repression. What
For those
happened?
who say I don't have any life experiences, if you knew about London, you would eat those words.
You would not be talking right now.
You would eat those words almost instantaneously.
You wouldn't be saying
Instantly.
shit.
Instantly.
I got stoned at a pub, and not with weed. So people threw stones at me.
Yeah. Like in Euro Trip.